So
shape.
matches, please subscribe
To the hit me height. His leg side first over the offside. Top figures of none for 40 so far. Ball left to go in his third over. Bowled much better than that, but as soon as you're offering up the odd loose one, that score just racks up quickly.
full toss. Conway will keep the strike, and New Zealand will need 7 runs to win. It's 1-3-4 for 2.
My choice once again for today's forward moment of the match. The thought that needed wickets early did Kyle Jamieson, and he did it with a brilliant caught and bowled. Gets the ball shaping high on the back, uses every inch of that 6'5" frame.
Conway's still there on 41 not out. He's really struggled to find the gaps. He's hung in there picking up singles. Doing a great job though, chasing a small total. Robertson got New Zealand away to a really good start. Made it a little easier on those to come. Finds gap here. This is a beauty. That is well timed. That is a shot of high quality, that.
It's really good on Devon Conway, as much as he struggled in this innings and either side of that half century in Nelson, that he could be there at the end, and that does his confidence a world of good as much as the runs that he's scoring.
No, just another single. Yeah, that shot for 4. On that line, that leg stump line of Conway, which he often struggles with, that's as good a balance and as free a shot as I've seen through that area of the field from him, probably ever. A great sign for him. It's 2 needed now. Bang! Just one. Thought it was going to be bang. Finish it with a big one. Scores level. I think Chapman thought that was going to do the job. Chance for Conway to pick up 50 as well. 50 from 2 knocks. Be a nice moment. He's got to hit a boundary to do it. Happy with one. Happy with one, although I think he missed a slight opportunity. It's been a struggle for him, but it was what New Zealand needed. Someone just to anchor the innings in conditions that were a little difficult at times, the ball moving around. But a good start from Robinson, and then an innings that Conway will remember as one of his greatest, but in the situation, it was a good one from the New Zealand left-handed opener, and it means New Zealand win by 8 wickets. Another nice hand from Chapman. He's such a reliable player for New Zealand in the middle order. Another one lining up. Hopefully be in that squad to go to the World Cup. The West Indies, a disappointing end to the 5-match series. Just not enough runs.
It's an outstanding record at this ground in international cricket for New Zealand. 5 T20s now without being defeated. 23 international games, I think the record stands, and they haven't lost one, including test matches, etc. If ever there was a bastion, if ever there was a fortress, this is New Zealand's. Happy about Shepherd coming out of the series with this bowling and this batting. Shamar Springer would have done his chances, no harm here for the ODIs, but that man, Vinsantner, be happy to get back to series-winning ways, having lost the last couple. New Zealand are back to winning at home.
New Zealand was chasing 140 on the West Indies. There might have been some wobbles that the West Indies were rewarded in the early overs, but they weren't. Robinson and Conway got through the most difficult point and then started to actually get in, and Prosper Robinson in particular looked really good in the second half of his innings, 45-24. Player with a lot of power and a lot of confidence as well, and one for the future without a doubt for New Zealand. He's got a lot of games to play and a big part to play, I feel, in the T20 World Cup for New Zealand. Conway, steady hand, 47, 42, showed a bit of frustration towards the end, but did a good job. Virendra, handy little 21, and Chapman, 21 at the end. A good job well done. When you have a look at that, that's how New Zealand would describe that scoreboard. The West Indies, it's always hard for the bowlers when you are defending a small total. You need wickets early. They didn't come. They had to go searching. I thought in the early overs, Seals was unlucky. He bowled with good pace. He swung the ball and he went for plenty, which he's just got to move on from that. It was an unlucky day. Not enough wickets in the wicket column for the West Indies. So a few things for the West Indies to ponder as they look to take their T20 team forward, and that is more runs and consistency from the top order. For New Zealand, everything is starting to look pretty good. And they are proving that they have very, very good depth in this country at the moment. We'll take a break. When we come back from the break, we'll hear from the skippers, the player of the series, and also the player of the match.